It was a day filled with extremes, from the beautiful to the beastly. Our Maine models got married and then got messy. Emily won the bridal competition and the spa treatment reward, but nearly choked on the dead fish challenge.
I don't like dead marine animals. I don't like the smells, and so I don't know. I am grossed out.
Erica and Addie continued to battle it out, strong in both areas, while Quintina looked more comfortable with a monkfish than with matrimony.
So they rocked it.
But when the gowns and the guts were put away, the judges decided it was Lauren and Jessica that would have to leave the limo behind.
I think I'm just going to go to school and study to become an archaeologist.
Tonight, our 4 remaining models will lay it all on the line as Maine's UPN presents the final episode of Maine Model.
As we put together ideas for the finale, we wanted the models to do something other than pose. So as soon as they got here, we gave them a little creativity test. Well, ladies, welcome to the final episode of Maine Model. Are you guys ready?
Ready.
Okay. Today we have no fish, no weddings, no runways for you. Today is going to be all about your ability to improvise. What I need you to do for your first challenge, as fast as you can, is create your own outfit with the contents of these bundles. You have 2 yards of cloth, a pair of scissors, 6 feet of this twine, 10 safety pins, 4 rubber bands, and duct tape. You and your makeup artist have 1 hour to make yourself an outfit, a sexy jungle outfit for the shoot with Stu over at his photo studio. You'll be selecting the cloth that you get to wear based on the number of votes you received online. So the winner, who gets to choose first, as of this morning, with 1,450 votes, is Erica. Up second, with 940 votes, Quintina.
Yay!
Up third, with 520 votes, Addie.
It matches the shoe.
And by default, Ed?
That's mine.
For you. At 10 minutes of 9, the limousine is leaving. One other thing before you go. At the end of this competition, before we leave Stewart's for the next, one of you is going to be eliminated. So work well, do your best, and have at it. Right down to the studio. Good luck, everyone.
When I found out that someone was going to be eliminated, I was actually really shocked because I figured that the eliminations were just going to be at the end of the day. And now I know that everybody will bring it when we have our first photo shoot.
40 minutes left.
I am feeling pretty good right now. I'm a little nervous about the whole elimination. I have no idea. When I thought someone was going to get eliminated, I was kind of like scared. And I was just like, all right, that's not going to be me. I'm going to work my butt off and actually want to get to the second round.
Oh, is somebody getting eliminated today? Should I get married like this? And it makes me a little sad too. I've had so much fun with everybody here. It would be fun just spending the whole day with everybody. Because now we actually really have the pressure on this one challenge.
I was looking forward to having a whole day here because this has been so fun, and to have it eliminated, you know, the thought of being eliminated before 9 a.m.
I just figured something a little exotic because I chose the leopard print, and so we'll see.
I am hoping that I can pull through with my outfit and I do not get eliminated. Just trying to work this and see what I can come up with.
In making this outfit, I was thinking about just making something crazy. And honestly, I didn't know what I was doing, so I just started cutting the fabric and put it on.
When I started making my outfit, I knew that I wanted something like a halter top. But as far as the cutting goes, it just kind of started cutting. Put it on and go from there. This is the fierce Jungle Jane coming out in me. I'm staying.
Do you see that? 8:50. It's time to go. Come on, everybody, let's go. For the first shoot, we are heading over to Stuart Smith's photography studio in Portland. Stu was back on board with us as a judge and the official photographer of Maine Model, along with Kristen Martin, my co-star on Our Maine magazine, and Beth Swenson, our resident makeup expert and a model herself with Utopia Models in Freeport.
All right, ladies, here we go. We're down to the final 4. This is it. We've had a little bit of time to step it up. We'll see what happens. We're gonna hit the jungle for a little while and see what you guys can do. Once again, don't hold back. This is it. I know you're friends, but now it's time to kind of put that aside and think for yourself. Be one with the jungle.
My character would be like Jane of the Jungle. I definitely have the leopard print going on. I'm my own character. I mean, I haven't really seen this come out of the jungle yet, so here I am.
She likes to eat animals. This outfit, I think I'd go hunting in this outfit. I think I would. I'd cook some meat on a fire and go find a husband somewhere. Go find Tarzan.
I was actually thinking about like the Flintstones kind of, but like way back then, like I have the whole like leg thing, the arms and stuff around the body.
Well, I had this great idea about this dress, and it had like a section cut out of it, and it was jagged at the bottom, a little bit lopsided. It actually had boots that went with it, but time constraints and a couple cutting mistakes kind of X'd the boots out altogether, so this is what we got.
When the photo shoots were finished, the judges looked at the pictures while the contestants were sequestered off in the waiting room, waiting for the decision.
Erica today, I felt that this was her best photo shoot out of everything we've seen. It seemed like she was really creative with her outfit, her hair and makeup looked great, and she thought about her setting, the jungle, what she was doing, and she pulled sexy out, sultry out without having to be asked.
Emily did a really good job as well. Her and Erica, I think, were my favorites for this morning. She was very smooth and very fluid and just very confident in front of the camera.
Well, ladies, you did an incredible job. Look at you. You're just the jungle queens. But unfortunately, we're only taking 3 on to the next round. Nice job. Unanimously, the judges felt Erica and Emily were strong and that Addie and Quintina looked a little unsure of themselves. Okay, now to both of you, Addie, all the judges felt you were a little off your game today. This didn't seem to be your strong suit. You do cute really, really great. And this one, they felt you were a little bit off. Quintina, they felt the same thing, that your personality is so fantastic, but it didn't really come through in the shoot. So we can only bring one of you on to the next round.
It kind of made me nervous, I think, going into the shoot, just knowing that one of us was not going to spend the day doing whatever you have in store for us.
So we can only bring one of you on to the next round, and that's Addie.
Thank you.
Nice job. Quintina, thank you so much. You were great. All right, let's go. We got to head out to the limo.
Right now I'm feeling kind of bummed, but I actually had a really good experience. It was really fun, and I'm excited that I got to the 3rd round, so I'm on every single episode. Feels pretty good. I just want to say good luck to the girls, and I'm not giving up, and you might see me later on. Woo!
So continuing with our creative theme, we wanted to see how well the models could think on their feet. Now, knowing that the media can be kind of difficult to deal with, we thought who better than to challenge our 3 remaining models than Spanky, the rock and roll monkey from WCYY.
Spanky, the rock and roll monkey from WCYY, here because I'm the fashion expert.
Special guest in studio today from Maine Model on Maine's UPN. It's all about Maine, and there are ladies in the studio. I'm just looking down and off to the side because this doesn't happen much. I'll be perfectly honest right up front about it. Don't get a lot of female company in the studio or otherwise. My biggest issue with it, and I watched it. I absolutely watched it. My biggest, you're all too nice. No, and seriously, the reason like America's Next Top Model and that stuff works is because everybody hates everybody and they're like, you know, taking shots at whatever. And I went online, maineupn.com, and watched the little, you know, the private sort of confession booth, whatever. And I expected like, you know, she's a bitch. I can't stand her. She's always, you know, thinks she knows everything. She's always on camera and all this stuff. And it was like, well, they're all pretty. They're all so pretty, and I like them all.
All the girls here have been really nice.
All the girls out there, they are beautiful.
And it was nice. I think that everyone here was beautiful.
But everyone seemed really nice. I think we're all pretty girls.
Hey, the girls were fantastic.
There were some beautiful girls out there, and I couldn't help but check them out.
I had an awesome time today.
The girls here are really, really pretty.
At least in the next time you go in there and you're sitting with the camera by yourself, just say something bad about somebody. Oh, you know it's Maine model.
Right.
When one of the judges breaks out the term "holy cow."
I mean, holy cow. I mean, holy cow.
Holy cow.
It's no wonder nobody takes us seriously, you know? It's like we're talking about supermodels and high fashion and holy cow. I desperately want to work Wicked Pissa in the show. So there's a lot at stake for it. I'm going to need like a really strong, healthy belch from all of you. It's like
I've never burped before in
well,
my life.
then it's going to be a rough go for you, Addie.
I'm out of this one already.
Just you know, you gotta work up a little something nice. Just give us something. That was nice. That was nice. We can deal with that.
That's all I got.
You're
I
like-
really have never, you can call my doctor, I've never burped before. I really haven't.
Come on.
I don't burp. I tried my best.
Fantastic. And I guess that's all we can ask. And I really hope that makes the show. I really hope that, because that was painful and disgusting. Guys, good luck to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
For wearing what you wore.
You're very welcome.
Spanky, the rock and roll monkey, you're hot. Sink my fangs into you.
Before we caused an accident in the old port, we decided to wash off the jungle and let the girls change. Once again, we were looking for a completely different modeling challenge, and we found it 45 minutes north in the small town of Gardner.
I feel a little bit left out, just a tad. Both of them, they both know each other from the past. They've done pageants, and most of the conversation is about pageants, so I've had like a main pageant, 101. I know everything about them now. And I don't know anything about that. I don't know people who they're talking about, so I don't want to be rude and interject and change the subject because obviously I want to talk about it. But
I do have a little history with Erica. Erica and I both ran for Miss Maine USA a year ago next weekend. And so it's kind of ironic that this is right now. She won and I was her first runner-up. This is kind of like a rematch almost. And it's nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking to be around her because she's already beat me once. Trying to make this more personal than it is a competition with her, even though I've joked around about it. Don't get me wrong, I would like to beat her.
For the final challenge, we went to Modabella in Gardner. Now this store is like a New York City boutique in this tiny Maine town, and they just received an incredible collection of gowns for the models to try on. The owners, Tommy and Roberto, have a very distinct style, and they were looking for one photograph that would capture the spirit of Modabella. To the contestant who achieved this, she would receive an additional reward. The winner of this photo shoot gets to keep the gown they're wearing. So,
oh my gosh.
So give it your all, Hold nothing back, and after that, we'll be announcing the winner of the first Maine model competition. So have at it, find the gowns you like, and let's go.
In the photo shoot, what we're looking for really is a girl who can wear the dress, but let her own personality and who she is show through, not let the dress wear her, but the other way around. And whoever we choose for the winner for this photo shoot is actually going to get to keep the dress that she wears in the photo shoot.
I think that they're fabulous. I think that what Mortabella has done is incredibly generous, and this makes it even more exciting for us before the shoot to know that the winner could walk away in the gown that they have on. It's quite a prize.
For the last photo shoot, we wanted something very grand, and so we went to Daybreak Manor in Wiscasset, a gorgeous mansion right on the water.
This home here, Wiscasset, is a beautiful place, a beautiful location. This house is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, to wake up any morning and see this, that's a gift in itself. It's gorgeous, and I think that this is such a wonderful setting for us to finish the Maine model at, because this is truly Maine.
Right now, we're going to do like an elegant shot.
Beautiful.
I think it went really well. I think I felt relaxed. I was a little cold, but I was trying really hard to pretend I wasn't, trying to convince myself that I was warm. So I think I did a good job. I think, you know, the same as everything else, we all look beautiful. The dresses are absolutely gorgeous, and you know, it's hard not to feel beautiful. And when you feel beautiful, I think that you just have better expressions. You're more relaxed. So.
My competition with Addie, I've gotten to know her, as in the pageant I didn't know her at all, so it was a little bit easier. But I worked very hard to get my title as Miss Maine, so I don't feel bad that she lost to me. And I work very hard to stay in shape now, and so, I mean, may the best girl win, but I did it better the first time, and hopefully I'll pull through and do it better this time.
Mortabella's clothing, it was just gorgeous. I've never seen such beautiful clothes before, and they were so well made. The owners are wonderful, very helpful, and the gown that I've chosen it's great. I feel like a princess in it, and I think that's how everybody should feel when they're all dressed up.
May the best girl win.
May the best woman win.
We all look beautiful.
This was really, really tough. Obviously, you guys made it to this point, so you're all gorgeous and all perfect for it. Addie, you're like the girl next door, the blonde hair and the beautiful eyes, and you know, an amazing body. And Erica, you're just long and like the epitome of grace. And Emily, your face is absolutely gorgeous, and you also have a very interesting look, so it's really captivating. People just want to look at you. So was really, really tough.
Yeah, and by saying all that too, I mean, we looked through every single picture, and if we were to pick one picture to represent Mortabella, it would have to be Erica. So you get the dress.
Well, I won the final competition, and I'm very excited about it. I won a beautiful dress, and I can't wait to see the photos because I'm sure that they were all unbelievable. But I was told that one of my photos by Tommy looked like the Demi Moore Versace ad, and that made me very happy because, I mean, you know, I don't know if that was my movement or Stuart's direction, but either way, I'm very excited I was able to capture that photo like that.
All the photographs were great. We kind of hoped that, you know, the winner would be obvious, but it wasn't. So Roberto and Stuart and I sat down and we went through every single picture. One photograph stood out, and we kept going back to that same photograph as being heads and tails above the others. And it happened to be Erica's photograph. She showed off the dress perfectly.
When we return, the judges pick a winner. The conclusion of Maine Model right after this.
Good things and bad things, I think.
I would say with both, she was consistent, but at the same time, it wasn't, she was missing a little bit.
Great personality, a lot of fun, spunky. She thrives when she's allowed to smile in her shots and show some personality. I like that about her a lot.
Well, congratulations to all of you for enduring the first Maine Model Series. We couldn't have done it without you, and you helped us make history here in Maine, the first reality series in the state, so we thank you for that. Before we get to the results, I'd like to thank our judges, Beth Swenson, Stuart Smith from Stuart Smith Photography, and Kristen Martin from Our Maine Magazine. You guys put in a ton of time, and I appreciate your deliberation and your good work. So this was not an easy decision, and the judges were torn. Emily, they loved your beautiful face and your poise and your grace. And Addie, they loved your spirit and your energy and your glamour and your beauty. Erica, the same thing. I mean, you all stepped up through all of these challenges, whether you were dancing with fish or you were poised like you are tonight. But I only have one name in here, and I'm not going to put you through the torture of eliminating one and bringing it on down. I'm just going to read the final name for the first Maine model in Maine history, and hopefully not the last. The winner is Erica.
Congratulations. Thank you, Mary. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations.
I choose Erica. And the reason being is because I've watched the gradual, like if she's embracing it like she is, and the way she's brought everything to the table, she's been doing her homework, research, she's been practicing, studying, doing something that gave her that little extra edge over everyone else.
And what I've decided is to go with Miss Growth, because I think that's what this competition is all about. Taking what Stuart says, taking the feedback, taking the different competitions and learning from it. So my choice is Erica.
I had fun. I'm happy for Erica. I can't lie and say I'm not disappointed, but I'm happy for Erica and I had fun, so it was all worth it. I did the best that I could, and whether it was good enough or not, I did my best, so that's good enough for me.
Good, I had a good experience. I've been here before. It's not new. You know, it feels good to get this far. It's the third time for me, so I think I'm done. I think the future holds for me just whatever opportunities come up, and that's kind of just what it has been the whole time. I never planned on doing a pageant. I never planned on doing a pageant twice, never mind the first time. And I never planned on, you know, being selected out of the hundreds of people that showed up to be at the casting call. So, I mean, you never know what's going to come around the corner.
So this is getting to be a familiar trend for you. Win, win, win.
That's okay. I work very hard. I do. So I'm very happy. And I'd had some tough competition, and over again, people, you know, the judges would ask, who's your competition? I'd say, oh, no. Even though inside I'm like, her, and her. But I mean, those girls are beautiful, and the experience was good too. So, I mean, it was very fun. I'm excited. If I got on to America's Next Top Model, I'd absolutely freak out. I've been watching that show since it first aired, and it's definitely a great way to get your foot through the door, get that huge amount of exposure. And being the fact nobody from, I think only one person from New England has been on there, and Maine gets very much overlooked, and to have a representative from Maine, and I would go on there and I would kick butt, and I know that I would, and I would fight for that title, but I'll just keep my fingers crossed for the time being.
Think you have what it takes to be the next Maine model? Ready to sink your fangs into the raw meat of fame and fortune? Then send your contact information and 3 pictures to mainmodel@mainsupn.com. You must be 5'7" or taller and between the ages of 18 and 27. Why let the other girls grab all the glamour? Strut your stuff on the next cycle of Maine Model, coming soon to Maine's UPN.
Thank you to Le Salon. You guys were amazing, and I felt like an absolute queen and very relaxed. Stewart, you are the best photographer out there, and UPN, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, so thank you guys too.
I'm very proud to be representing the first Maine model, and also I would like to make a closing statement to Addie. I want to thank you, Addie, for everything. I hope that our friendship goes beyond competition. I love you, and thank you for always keeping me on my toes.
I'd like to thank, first and foremost, Maine's UPN for giving me this opportunity. This has actually been a fabulous experience. I want to thank Erica because she's really made me, she's pushed me. She's really challenged me for a year now, and it's been a really good experience for me. She's a challenge. She's a good one. Good luck.